Greetings, Harbingers. Welcome to Iliaster, PewDiePie's favorite channel, your realm of personal development, stoicism, and cyber alchemy. Please subscribe to this channel and pretty please give the thumbs up. It's gonna take you half a second and you're gonna help me a lot. I'm going to be very grateful. Help a brother out. Let's grow this channel together. Thank you so much. Let's go to the video, but check the scenario first. Look where I'm at. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I can speak as loud as I can here. Nobody's listening. I came across this spot. I landed myself in this fence here. So, random scenario in the desert. Classic. Alright, now let's go to the video. The burden of knowledge. The curse of seeking too much. You know, they say ignorance is a bliss, and of course there is a reason for it. Have you ever felt that the more you learn, life becomes harder to be enjoyed as you used to? If ignorance is a bliss, is knowledge a curse? As a truth seeker myself, and I say that in all humbleness, because I'm just as ignorant as an ignorant can be, but I sense that as deeper you dive into seeking the truth with honest and with intent, the more isolated you become. I mean, look at that. It's like noon o'clock right now in a random weekday, and I'm here in the middle of nowhere talking about specifically that, so the context applies, right? A more pertinent question lies in the air, which is, where is the balance? To support our video, I am going to bring here one of the most controversial philosophers of all time, known for the concepts of Übermensch, Overman, and the death of God. Nietzsche believed that true enlightenment could lead to alienation, that once you see through the illusion of the world, you cannot unsee it. He also warned about nihilism, the danger of losing all meaning once realizing life is all but chaos and indifference. Interesting trivia. Do you know the etymology of the word annihilation? I love this word. I came to know it in that movie, Mortal Kombat Annihilation. So, annihilation comes from the Latin radical nihil, which means reduced to nothingness. It's powerful, right? I love these kinds of things. The idea of this video is that knowing too much becomes a burden, because the more we question the reality, it's harder to just go with the flow, you know? If you start paying attention the very shallowness of this world, I'm going to give some mundane examples here to illustrate, but let's go with the cliche, the media manipulation, the filthiness that is politics, the hollowness of modern entertainment. And as if it wasn't enough, when you start seeing too much and you start questioning too much and you become somewhat relevant, you may end up in danger. For example, Socrates was executed, Galileo was persecuted, Tesla died alone, and we are talking about very, very important people in history here. And for God's sake, I'm not making any comparisons here. I mean, look at myself. Who am I? I'm nobody. I'm just a low peasant in the middle of nowhere, speaking my mind for nobody to see it. I mean, it's been a year since I'm on YouTube. Let's go through a tangent here. And I barely have an audience. I mean, nobody's watching my videos. For a lot of people, that would be a reason to give up. But I have so much fun doing this, and in the end of the day, I'm doing this for myself. But if the subjects I bring here, the message I'm trying to convey here, resonates with you, it's also recomforting to know that I'm not all alone, enjoying my solitude. Because I also believe that happiness is shared, and as individuals, we can overcome this go-with-flow state of ignorance by bringing meaning and intent to our interactions. I think that's why I'm making this public, speaking my mind like that, because, you know, I could come here having these reflections on my own and, you know, go back home. The status quo wouldn't change if otherwise I wasn't forcing it by making these reflections. public in this channel, you know. This is also an attempt to, of course, bringing others together that can see through this illusion that had developed the eyes of a shaman, to see through the darkness of mediocrity, the darkness of just being an NPC. I don't want to be an NPC. I want to take control of my life. I want to influence people. I want to grow. I want to reach to the top. I want to be the best of what I'm proposing to do. I will spare no effort to get there. I see an opportunity to share this with other people and making these connections, building these USE particles. That's only the hardcore fans will understand the reference. Make this whole thing worth it, you know. So I don't think ignorance is a bliss. Fuck ignorance. Let's go all in for knowledge with intent. Because, my friends, knowledge without purpose can lead one to despair, but at the same time, we shouldn't take ourselves, our life, too serious, you know? But never losing sight of doing things with intent and seeking knowledge, seeking the balance. How great it is to bring friends together and have a cold beer, talk about fun stuff, share a laugh. Doesn't need to be anything complex, you know. It's fun, it's living life. So there's balance and there is space, but never losing sight of progress. If you understand the darkness of reality, I invite you to be the very beacon and create your own light, whether through creativity, philosophy, and try to help others that think could benefit from seeing what you are seeing right now. So in the end, what will it be? Will you choose the blessings of ignorance or the power of knowledge? Do you accept the burden of seeing too much, or do you retreat into comfortable illusions? And once you have a glimpse of the truth, what will it be? This is the time to choose whether you are taking that red pill or not. Will you succumb to the matrix, or will you bend it to your will? Choose wisely. El Psy Congo.